All right, so these are cards C and D. For card C, we're looking at prey speed. So this is the stickleback's prey, so it's what they use to eat, what the stickleback eats. It says in their previous environment, so that was 13 generations ago, sticklebacks used to eat fish eggs, sea shrimp, and copepods, which is a type of very small crustacean, similar to like a very tiny crawfish. Um, so we see fish eggs here, which are super slow. They actually like can't really move. They just move with the water. Seed shrimps, which are very fat, which are fast, and copepods, which are even faster. Um, and then in the current environment, sticklebacks are eating fish eggs, snails, and water fleas. So fish eggs, again, very slow. Snails, also slow. Water fleas, like medium speed. So what we're noticing here is that the type of food that the stickleback is eating between these generations is slowing down. So there were some fast, some fast food types in the previous environment, and now there are much slower. Card D, we're looking at the prey population size. Um, in the previous environment, sticklebacks used to eat the fish eggs, seed shrimp, and copepods. But there weren't very much, there weren't a lot of seed shrimps and copepods. So these two populations were pretty small, and the fish eggs was larger. Um, and so my instinct is telling me that they were probably sticking with these fish eggs for the most part because they were, a lot more available. Currently, the sticklebacks are still eating fish eggs. They're eating snails and water fleas. And if we see, when we look here, we see that both fish eggs and water fleas have very large populations, and the snail has a small population. Now, I want to be clear that some of you might be thinking, I wonder how like this actually plays a role in the level of armor. And I think it's, if they have a lot of armor, then and their food is really fast, then they won't be able to eat their food, and then they'll eventually die out, right? So if we're looking at like 13 generations ago, the majority of these sticklebacks had high armor, but a lot of their food was really fast, and so I'm sure that it was difficult to catch that food, being like having a lot of armor. And so that could have also played a role in why their numbers started to go down.